10:54 as we move in. So, all right, while you're waiting on this thing to start, kick this off, a little conversation about priorities, prioritizing well-being. It is so very important to make your emotional wellness a priority, your emotional health, your psychological health a priority. We are so very busy. We move from here to there. It's always something that is calling us. It's calling for our attention. It's always something. And for most of our lives, we run from here to there until we can't, then we stop and we sleep. And we get up, get back at it again, moving place to place, here to there, operating almost instinctual. So what that means is that we are very rarely operating consciously or mindfully. So over the years, you may notice that there are situations that have triggered emotional responses. There have been relationships, for some, not all of us, that have become toxic, unhealthy, and we continued in these situations longer than was beneficial, based on the outcomes, based on the result. Right? Now, it's a judgment of the result. So these outcomes in our life, the outcomes that we've been receiving from our mind, right? How we move through the world, our filters, our filter, right? Is how we see everything. So there are thousands of schema, thousands of algorithms and programs running continuously in the background software, which is dealing with everything that we're seeing and engaging in life. And it's happening unconsciously or subconsciously. Then something clicked, could have been a year ago, 2 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever it was. And we uncovered that we have to start making deliberate choices. And so we made deliberate choices. And we making these deliberate choices, there have been some changes and some successes and some things that have been really good in our lives. But there's still these places in our life that are not, that we're not experiencing the completeness and the fullness that we would like. So I submit to you that we are missing the idea of complete awareness and engagement of our whole self. Not just our careers, not just our relationships, right? Not just our substance use or lack thereof, or how we eat or physical activity, but the entire gamut of how we filter all the things that we experience in life. 10:59, 1 minute. And so 10:59, 11 o'clock will start. And then 5 after, 11, I will close, I will lock the group. And so anyone who's down there at 5 after, catch us on the next run. And that way we don't have too many distractions with process. And really today and every day that I meet with you is about sharing steps and strategies on becoming more grounded so that we're able to become more mindful. And we have a tool that we can use daily to recenter, to reground ourselves. Fair enough, right? All right, it's 11 o'clock a.m. Welcome, welcome, peace and blessings, brother Mazwi. Here we are, here we are. Today we're going to do a couple of things. I'll give it a few minutes. Today we're going to do a couple of things. Number one, we're going to do is we're going to practice grounding, finding our breath, finding our body. I might use those terms interchangeably throughout the weeks. So grounding, finding our breath, finding our body. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to implement the 4-8 breathing technique, which is one that I talk about incessantly. We're going to incorporate the 4-8 breathing technique as a transitional process within the grounding strategy. Okay. Then the third thing is a gratitude exercise. All right. So let's get to it. Indeed. All right. The first thing I want us to try is let's start finding our grounding or getting our ground, finding our breath, finding our body. I want to share with you this breathing technique that we'll be coming back to. It's called the 4-8. So the 4-8 process is simple. Go to the Mazwi Holistic website. There's a whole page just explaining what this is. So I'll just give you a brief, practical step-by-step way to use this because we'll be doing this right now. So the best methodology, sit somewhere quiet, close your eyes. You can do this in the car. You can do this at your desk. Go to the bathroom, somewhere where you can be away from people for a moment so you can practice this. But right now, you set this time today to be with me in this process, so we have the space for this. We're going to make the space for it. So when we inhale, when we breathe, we're going to inhale through our nose. First, we're going to close our eyes. All right, close our eyes. We're going to inhale through our nose deeply on the 4th count. Let's inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Just release the exhale. I want you to feel that. Just breathe right. Now let's do it again. Let's inhale on the 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. Okay. Breathe right. And then we're going to do it again. Peace and blessings. And one second. Peace and blessings. Make sure we got you're muted there for me. All right. And so we're going to do it again. So we'll inhale and exhale. So again, sitting still, sitting quietly. Close your eyes. We're practicing the 4-8. And the 3 things we're going to do, since you just already talked about this to the folks that are going to watch this on YouTube, we're going to go through finding your body, finding your breath grounding exercise. Then we're going to look at the 4-8. That's we're going to incorporate the 4-8 throughout this process. And then we'll do a gratitude exercise in the end. So back to the prep for the finding your ground, finding your body exercise. So again, we're going to breathe in through the nose on the 4 count. 2, 3, 4. Let's release the exhale. Just let it go. And breathing on. Just breathing through the nose right now. Eyes closed, sitting quietly. All right, let's do it again. We're going to inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the exhale. Just let it go. All right. We are going to now add the counted exhale to this. All right. So we're going to inhale this time on the 4 count. Don't do it yet. We're going to inhale through the nose on the 4 count. And then we're going to exhale and blow it out on an 8 count very slowly. Since we're going to 8, release the air very slowly so you can get to 8. Be much easier. All right, so let's inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's blow it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's breathe normal. All right, let's breathe normally. Feel that for a moment. Let's do it again. Let's inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blow it out slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what you probably experiencing right now is a little bit of soft quieting. Just a soft quiet. Nothing major, but we're taking our time with this, and you'll definitely feel that. All right. So then we're gonna do it one more time. We're gonna put this together one more time. Let's go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blow it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is. All right. So that is the 4-8. That's the breathing technique. And it will be coming back to that. So when I say 4-8, hopefully you'll know what that is. That's going to be the inhale on the 4 count, blow it out on an 8 count. Breathe them out. In and out. All right. Good, good, good. So let's roll into finding your ground, finding your body, finding your breath. Let's roll through that process. In this process, you're going to breathe normally through your nose, except when I say breathe 4-8, and we'll use a 4-8 to transition from different parts of the body. All right. And so we're actually going to begin. I'll just lay it out for you. We're going to go through the body. We're going to go through the feet, the hands, into the breath. Right. So the feet, hands, and the breath. And if we're able to get to other body parts, we will. But I'll talk us through this. I will talk us through this process. So let's first take a couple of cleansing breaths. You can in through the nose, out through the mouth, whatever's comfortable for you. Take a couple of those, get yourself situated, feet planted firmly on the ground, sitting up straight as possible. You want to hold your head erect. So you want to have dignified pose. Relax, not rigid, but dignified with your head up. There we go. Dignified with your head up. Okay? Matter of fact, I did forget. Let me go back 1 second, folks. I apologize. I need to lock this room. Sorry about that. They let sister just in. All right, let's lock it. There we go. No more interruptions. Appreciate you joining. Appreciate you joining. Let's move in to this process, and let's begin with the 4-8. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. You're doing this on your own. You got it. When you come back from that, I want you to focus your attention to your feet. Yes, your feet. You're sitting comfortably, your eyes closed if you can. And just put your attention and your mind on your feet. Feel your feet, the bottom of your feet, maybe even the pressure from the feet resting on the floor. See what sensations are there. Experience it. You don't have to feel anything special. And if you do feel something, just see that there is no manipulation of it. Just experience it. We're putting our attention on our feet, any sensation in the toes. Just experience that. No effort to change it. Just experience. Any feeling on the top of the feet, around the ankles, whatever it is, let your attention rest very gently on your feet. Stay there for a moment. When your attention shifts to something else, because it will at some point, acknowledge it. I'm thinking. Very gently come back to the attention on your feet. The distraction is a part of the process. So experience it, appreciate it. Very gently come back to your feet. Stay there for a moment. Not looking for anything special. Just use the silence to experience whatever sensation come up or whatever lack of sensation you notice. Now let's do a 4-8-1 breath in and out. Inhale on a 4 count. Exhale through the mouth on an 8 count. Let's do it deeply. And now let's shift our attention to our whole body. See if you can take it all in. With your entire body. Just feel your entire presence. Sitting, relaxing, relaxing, just for a moment. And very gently shift your attention to the seat, to how you're sitting, to the pressure that you might feel, whatever heaviness as you're sitting in your chair, or on your bed, on the floor. Just take a notice of that feeling for a moment in your seat. Let's bring our awareness to that pressure, whatever's there. Just experience the heaviness. If there's any discomfort, experience it, allow it to be. There's nothing special. Experience that as well. Now let's take our focus to the pressure that we feel at our seat. Experience that for a moment in silence on your own. And when your mind begins to wander, if it does, very gently, bring yourself back to pressure sensation of the seat and how you sit. You might feel it on the back of your legs, on your behind, wherever you feel it. Just experience that for a moment. The shifting of your mind is a part of the process. Every opportunity you get to bring yourself back to your focus is exactly why you're here right now. Appreciate your mind for giving you something to work with. Very gently, let's move into your 4-8. Inhale, full count. Exhale, blood out through your mouth, easy on an inhale. Then shift your attention back to your whole body. Feel your whole body here for a moment. In all its fullness. See if you can feel that. Just appreciate that sensation for a moment. And then we'll shift very slow from your whole body to your hands. What are your hands doing right now? Are they in your lap? Are they rested on your knees, on your thigh? I want you to just put your attention to your hands right now. Feel what your hands do. Just experience it. Nothing special needs to happen. Just be aware of any sensation. The pressure in the palm, their heaviness, or nothing at all. Being aware of it is the most important thing. As distractions arise, your mind shifts from this to that very gently. Become aware of it and come on back to your hand. Practice that in silence for a moment. When you notice that you drifted off, very gently, no rush, but very gently, come back to your focus, come back to your hand. And whatever sensation is there, very go ahead and do your 4-8. Inhale on the 4 count, blow out on 8. And once again, let's take in the whole body. See if you can feel your whole body, like you're holding your whole body in your awareness. See if you can feel it. Let's take an even deeper breath. and release. And one more time, take a deeper breath in and still with your whole body and your awareness. And I want you to bring your attention to your breath. Where do you feel? Just breathing naturally. Just breathing. Where do you feel? You feel it in your belly around your navel. As you inhale, does it expand? Feel the pressure around the side of your ribs. Where do you feel? Is it the sensation that you know, breathing just through your nose here? Wherever you feel the breath, I want you to allow yourself to focus on that point, wherever it is. Maybe it's in the back of the throat, as the air goes down your windpipe, wherever it is. Maybe it's in your chest. Just feel that wherever that is for you, you experience that. Let your focus come in to the breath right now. Let's stay there in silence for a moment and experience that. If you find that your mind is very active and very busy, that's okay. That is okay. That's a part of this. And every time you notice it, very gently bring your mind back. Your mind is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, giving you something to work with. But stay focused on your breathing, in and out. As we bring this to a close here in a moment, I want you to take yourself to whatever part of the body, feet, seat, hands, breath, wherever had the greatest sensation of focus. I want you to take yourself to that space, to that part of you, and let that be your focus, and let that be your ground. Let that be your center for the last part of this process. Remember, when life is hectic, a lot going on, and you're stressed, we can always come back to that grounding place in ourselves, our body, or our breath, or both, to find some level of centeredness and calm. But stay there for a moment, wherever that is for you. Go ahead and stay there. And I want us to close with a gratitude exercise. This gratitude exercise is so simple. 5 things. Be quality to yourself, and I want you to come up with 5 things that you have to be truly grateful for, that you can really, in this moment, feel immense, powerful, calm gratitude for 5 things, whatever it is. It could be your family, it could be your triumphs or the difficulty past. could be just realizing your value, your worth, to truly embrace yourself and forgiveness of missteps and mistakes in the past, whatever it is you have to be grateful for. Maybe something new is on the horizon for you. Maybe you've taken a great step towards your own self-development and discovery, whatever it is. Maybe there's a financial windfall coming. I know that's always a beautiful family, children, loved one, whatever it is. 5 things to be grateful. I know it can be difficult for some of us sometimes to go past 3, really trying to find something to be powerfully grateful about. Let's see if we can find it. Behold those things and let that be your focus. Let those things be your focus here for immense gratitude. What are? And I'll give you some silence here to deal with that and experience that. Remember, if it becomes too much, you can always come back to your ground, your focus point, to get centered again. Taking your feet, your seat, your hands, or your breath. Calm and center if it becomes too much. All right, so in this moment, I want to bring us to the final step in today's process. We're going to do 3 4-8 breaths here, just a moment. 3. So that's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. In a moment. All right. And go for it. 1, 2, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got this. You got it. All right. All right. So that was finding your ground exercise. You can sit and stay in this space as long as you need to, as long as you like. I'll be checking out in about 2 minutes or so. And you can stay in your space as long as you feel comfortable. This is a tool you can always come back to whenever you need it. Just sitting, finding that ground, that place of peace within you. Doesn't have to be for 30 minutes like we did here today. 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I do recommend doing something for yourself, emotionally and spiritually, every day. Gratitude exercise, a grounding exercise, using the 4-8. I recommend a daily practice. This is a development process. It is a practice. There's a practice. The more you work on it, the more available it'll be for you when you need it. I hope this was helpful. For those out there that catch this on YouTube, I hope you can appreciate this and this time that you've given yourself today. For the family that joined me in real time, appreciate you for joining me. Your day is filled with joy, peace, and meaning, and you embrace the step you've taken today for the rest of your life. Peace and blessings. Take care of yourself. See you next time.